Welcome to my Hebrew channel, Mila Braika. I'm looking at Psalm 100, verses 4 and 5. I'm doing this study because Thanksgiving is coming soon, and so time to reflect on what that means. And this psalm, why would we celebrate Thanksgiving? This psalm invites us to do so. It's enter the courts of Jehovah with praise and with thanksgiving. Just a beautiful concept, beautiful thought, and something that really should be a guiding principle in our life. So let's take a look at Psalm 100, verses 4 and 5. Psalm 100, verse 4, invites us into his gates. So, Ba'u, Sarav, Bet Todah, Bet Hatzarotav, Bet Bithila, Hodu Lo, Berhu Shemo. Jehovah is referenced 4 times, suffix pronouns here, his gates, his courts, to him, and his name. So all of these revolve here at the end of each one of these suffix. That's in reference to Jehovah. And we have 3 verbs, both come and praise, be thankful, and bless. Okay, so come, be thankful, and bless. So these are imperatives based on the surik here. Bo, Hodu, and Barhu. So Barhu. Bo Sharav, this is the gates. These are the city gates, the large gates. We have a small gate, it's a belet, and this one's the big one. These are the ones that are important. And these would now be the gates of the temple, the gates of his courts. And we're looking at Hatzaratov. So that's the courtyards that would be surrounding the temple. So Betolah. Now this is I have it put here phonetically or transliteration here, and it's in or with. Okay, Tolah. Now this root here, as you can take a quick look here, you have a Holam Dalet and a Holam Dalet. This is in thanksgiving, with thanksgiving, and this is Hodu. This is be thankful. This one's then the noun, this one's the verb. And it's based on the same root that defines the tribe of Judah, Judah. Judah is the tribe of praise. Judah has the hand of power. When you put together the tribe of Judah, you're using a Yod Dalet, using the Yad. So the Yad is there for power, and it's there for praise. So this defines what that tribe, the name was originally given to this tribe. So it's Betolah and Hodu Lo. So it's in thanksgiving, Todah. There's a condition of thanksgiving. We have a kametz hey at the end here, and a kametz hey is a condition of or a state of. So if you take Adam and you make Adama, then you have the condition of earth, earthliness. If you take Sadik and add a Sadikah, you have the condition of righteousness. And if you take Todah and add, you take Hodu and add a Adah, add a kametz hey to the end of it, then you have the condition of thanksgivingness. So thanksgivingness. In other words, it's just how this suffix works here. Okay, Betolah, with thanksgivingness, a state or condition of thanksgiving. This, incidentally, I've got the very root paleographic, or the very ancient form, the Proto-Sinaitic forms of the Chet. And this is one case where the form of the Chet, the very earliest way it was written, derived from Egyptian hieroglyphics, was a little box and then a diagram of the courts that would be close to a building or even parts of a building. And then that later on moved into, this is what you would see in what you call pre-Exilic forms of the Chet here. And so it's the courtyards right here, Hatzerotav, his courts, his courtyards. That's getting really close to Jehovah, getting close to the Lord. Come close to him, and you do so in praise and thanksgiving. Praise and thanksgiving. So here you have Bet Todah, and then you have Bit Hilah. This is with praise. Hila, and incidentally, you have the very same kametse, and the very same kametse we just have it out, now kind of emphasizing it right here. And this also means in a condition with praising this, okay, with the condition of praise, with the state of praise, okay, come into his courtyards in a state of praise. Again, another imperative here. This is be thankful. This one's, as I said, this is the noun form of the root, and this one's the verbal form of it. So, and verbal imperative form of it. Okay, do so with thanksgiving. Be very forcefully thankful. Okay? This is something where we come in a state of thanksgiving, and here we're coming. Hey, let's make it happen. So, how do it say? Giving thanksgiving is an active form of worship to the Lord. Thanks is something that is not just a state of, but also something we actually do. So, ahodu lo, to him. Okay. Incidentally, we have a set of this one's a revia. I could put this one revia mugrash over here, but this one's a close-in revia mugrash here. If you ever saw anything, and I think it's probably so close in because of the makef here. So you have a metech cutting out, makes sure that this first syllable is pronounced, then a matech pushing the accent across the other side, and then Rabbi Mugrash here together on this one here. So, and then this one is a disjunctive that simply points us to the last disjunctive, which is the siluk and then the sol pasuk over here. So there's a bit of accenting going on there. So come into his courts with praise, be thankful unto him, bless his name. Baruch, baruch. Again, another imperative. The root of this one is very much the knees. Bend your knees before his name. In other words, come in humility before him, and use your knees as you're kneeling towards Jehovah, towards his name. So get on to the next verse here, and this is Psalm 100, verse 5. Kitov Yehovah leolam chasdo ve'ad dor vador emunato. And because this is expressing, why would we give thanksgiving? What is it motivates our thanksgiving? And the reason is given here. Jehovah. Notice the beautiful vocalization of this one. You got a nice yod with a good shava, a hey, and a holam, and then you can take the holam divided also up into the first part will be functioning as an o right up here, and then the va as a conjunction or as a consonant, and then the comments hey. So it's Yehovah. Okay, Yehovah. So incidentally, that kind of we saw condition of Adama, Sedekah, Todah. This is the condition of existence. Yehovah, he exists, the condition of existence. So, existingness. So, Yehovah. Leolam, forever. This is forever, everlasting. Hasdo, this is his mercy. When you have a non-agglutinating form of this, Hasdo, will be chesed. And incidentally, Leolam Hasdo, this is the phrase that's constantly ki leolam chasdo, constantly repeated through Psalm 136. It's the one that sort of sets up how Psalm 136 works, and this one is very much a part or fragment of how 136 works. So leolam chasdo, his mercy is forever. Ve'ad dor vador, and from generation to generation. Another Revia Mugrash right here. This one's also does the same thing that the previous one did, pushing us on to emunato. Now, emunah, the translations that have normally been put in for emunato is truth, but I much prefer the whole sense of faithfulness. And this one is an amen. This is an amen root here. When you say amen, be it so, should be so, okay? Amen, make it so, okay? Amen, amen. Repeated a couple of times also in the Psalms. And even Jesus used it all the time. Amen, amen. Verily, verily, I tell unto you. So, amen. So, amen, his faithfulness. We see this hasdo, his mercy, and his faithfulness. Reference here of this suffix pronoun is, of course, Jehovah. And so his faithfulness goes from generation to generation. So why are we thankful? Why do we do todah? Incidentally, you learn the word todah. Very good word. In fact, used a lot even in modern Hebrew. Todah rabah. Okay, thank you very much. Or if you're in a hurry, you just say todah. I think you can even go all the way down to da, but todah. So very much thankful. And it's a thankfulness that comes from praise to Jehovah. Thankfulness that derives from the mercy and the goodness that Jehovah is showing to us. And so our thanksgiving really isn't so much on what we have or our present condition. Our thankfulness is what Jehovah is doing for us. The heart of the Christian, the heart of the believer in God is one of thankfulness. And as we saw, todah, condition of thankfulness. He is most certainly with us. He holds our hand. He's strengthened us. He gives us blessings, as we've seen. Bless His holy name, and we live a life of gratitude. When you recognize the greatness and the power of Jehovah, that brings our hearts to a condition of thankfulness. We're very grateful for what He's doing for us, how He's protecting us. We live a life of confidence. We live a life of trust because Jehovah is with us. There are probably will be troubles in this world, will be times of difficulty, but we look to the Lord, and the Lord cares for us from now through all of eternity. As it says here, is everlasting. Le'olam. Everlasting is a long time, and so we have the long, far out. We have the picture that really goes a long ways. Okay, goes all the way into eternity. Le'olam. His faithfulness extends into eternity, and His faithfulness goes from generation to generation. Incidentally, many translations just put this one as a plural, generations, but I much like I like the way the Hebrew does, and that's why I've translated it this way. From generation, this generation, recognizing the faithfulness of God, the next generation, seeing that as well. So the faithfulness or the thankfulness, the thanksgiving that we have goes from generation to generation. When we age, we move on in years. We begin to see quite often how good the Lord has been to us. And so this is something that when our years have gone forward, it's something we should also be sharing with the next generation, saying, hey, yeah, I had some troubles in life. Of course, there's difficulties facing. Not everything's going to turn out the way you wanted it. But most certainly Jehovah has been faithful. And this is something we should be willing to express to the next generation. The next generation should hear that Jehovah is faithful. Jehovah is caring. Jehovah protects us and looks to our well-being all the way out to eternity. It's everlasting. His faithfulness, mercy is forever, for everlasting. So come to the Lord in thanksgiving and enjoy this time meditating on your relationship with Jehovah. May it be one of thanksgiving. May God bless and may God strengthen you in this day. Until the next time.